Welcome to my Card Suits Crochet mini series. In today's video we're going to be making the diamond. So for this crochet tutorial you can use any weight and colour of yarn that you want. I'm using pink aran yarn, and then in terms of the crochet hook, I like to use a 4mm crochet hook to go with my aran yarn, but if you're using a different weight of yarn then just follow the instructions on the label or just use whatever size hook that you generally like to work with. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working in rows. We're going to need to start off by doing a foundation chain. So when you're doing this, just make sure to leave a little bit of a tail at the beginning, just a short one, but just make sure that you're leaving something. It just makes it easier to weave in and knot off at the end if you've got a little bit of tail to work with. So we're going to start by chaining 2, and then in the second chain from hook, so this one here, we're going to work 1 single crochet, and I am also going to crochet over that starting tail that we have here as well, just to keep it a bit more secure in place. But it's not the end of the world if you don't do that. We can sort it out at the end. So that's row 1 complete. Row 2, we're going to chain 1, turn, and then we're going to do an increase. That just means working 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Then row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn, and we're going to do 2 increases, which is going to get us up to 4 single crochets. Then row 4, chain 1, turn, and just single crochet across, so that should be 4 single crochets. Row 5, chain 1, turn, increase, 2 single crochets, increase. Row 6, chain 1, turn, single crochet across, which should be 6 single crochets. Row 7, chain 1, turn, increase, 4 single crochets, increase, row 8, chain 1, turn, 8 single crochets across, row 9, chain 1, turn, increase, 6 single crochets, increase, row 10, chain 1, turn, and do 10 single crochets across, so that gets us the first half of our diamond complete. Now from row 11 onwards we're going to start working some decreases. So for row 11 we're going to do chain 1, turn, and then we're going to do decrease. So just to explain what we do here, we're going to start off as if we're doing a single crochet, but then instead of yarning over and pulling through both loops on our hook, we're going to go into the next stitch, pull up another loop, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Then we're going to do 6 single crochets, and then another decrease, Then row 12, chain 1, turn 8 single crochets. Row 13, chain 1, turn, decrease, 4 single crochets, decrease. Row 14, chain 1, turn, 6 single crochets across. Row 15, chain 1, turn, decrease, 2 single crochets, decrease. Row 16, chain 1, turn, 4 single crochets, row 17, chain 1, turn, 2 decreases, and finally row 18, chain 1, turn, decrease. Then cut your yarn at this point, leaving a tail long enough for sewing, assuming that you're going to be sewing this onto something afterwards, and just pull that tail through. So now all we need to do is to weave in the remaining end. So firstly, you're going to decide what's the front side of your work, and there's no right way of picking, just pick whichever side you think looks the best. So I think I like this side most, so this is going to be my front and this is going to be my back. So then once you've decided what's your back side, make sure that you're flipped over to the back side, and then you need to just knot that remaining yarn tail that you have. So pick a nearby stitch and do a knot like this. You can do multiple if you want, but I'm just going to do the one knot, and then I like to just pick another nearby stitch, weave the yarn tail through, and then cut it, leaving a little bit of tail still remaining, because obviously this is going to be on the back of the piece and this is going to be sewn down, so you won't actually see that bit. But yeah, that is the diamond complete. So this is what my finished diamond looks like. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you want to find out how to make all of the other card suits, then I have that in a playlist down below. It'll be linked somewhere in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.